Option from predicate takes a predicate and returns a smart option constructor. Remember that a predicate is a function that takes a value of some type A and returns a boolean, indicating whether the value satisfies some condition. When we pass such predicate to option from predicate, we get back a function that takes A and returns an option A. More specifically, if the predicate returns true, we get back some A with the value A. Otherwise, we get back none. Let's see an example. Let's say that we have a predicate is even that given a number returns true if that number is even. When we call option from predicate with is even, we get back a function that takes a number and returns an option number. Let's call that get even. So if we call get even with a 4, we get back some 4 since 4 is even. On the other hand, if we call get even with a 5, we get back none since 5 is not even. Let's now see a more complex example of using option from predicate. Let's say that we have a discount object that has a discount percentage and a boolean indicating whether it has expired. And we have an isDiscountValid predicate that given a discount returns whether that discount is still valid, that is, has not yet expired. Let's now define a getDiscountText function, which given a discount, returns an option string with a discount text to show under a product, such as 10% discount. So we pipe the discount into option from predicate isDiscountValid, which returns an option discount that holds a valid discount. Then we map the percentage of the valid discount into the discount text and get back an option string, which is what our function returns. So if we call getDiscountText with a valid discount of 10%, we get back some 10% discount. On the other hand, if we call getDiscountText with an expired discount, we get back none. We can also call option from predicate with a refinement, which is a predicate that refines a type. For example, let's say that we have a shape type, which is a union of circle and square, and we have a refinement is circle from shape to circle. In that case, we can define getCircle as a result of calling option from predicate with isCircle. GetCircle is now a function that takes a shape and returns an option circle. So if we have a circle and a square, when we call getCircle with the circle, we get back some circle correctly typed as option circle instead of just option shape. And when we call getCircle with the square, we get back none, again correctly typed as option circle instead of just option shape.